And we're back. And notice that we have a success from Mayor Varn's letter, just a bonus to our relations. Nothing major. We have another project. That's the trade agreement with Mayor Varn. Notice that we can't do it right now because Jubilos is busy. He's about to pop that though, so that's nice. What is that actually? New phase in your capital. Oh, we're making a town. Sweet. That's perfect timing. From there, we'll probably go do a quick road trip errand.
Adventures.
And come right back. Wanted to rest though. Do this. Now remember, we want to keep our capitals now a town. Cool. So if you go to your capital, enter. Notice it said town. Notice we also have more building slots. Okay, remember there was the original 9 plus like a tower, windmill, and I think we had a pier here somewhere. Did we? Yeah, right there. And the wall. So this is level 2, if you will, for your village going to a town. Now remember, you can't have too many towns. You get milestones. Every time you get so many villages, suddenly you'll get the option to make one of them a town. Eventually we get enough towns and we can make one of our towns, obviously our capital, the city. So it gets even bigger, as you can imagine. But this is more spots to pull stuff. Notice something else. You see how we have new things? Needs to be a town for you to make this thing. This is a cistern plus 2 stability. What do we need? We'd love to get relations and arcane up, right? All these are to the point right now where they're waiting to be upgraded to level 2, so I don't really care about working in them too much. But the ones that are below, like divine, we need it to get 7 more points so that we can push it to level 2. I'd like to get relations up and arcane up as well. So stability, no. Fort, no. Granary, that was already available to us though. Hospital, community loyalty, nice. Jail, community stability. A library, now we got divine arcane. Okay. Large building containing books, often overseen by a sage or scholar. +1 to stability, one adjacent to a courthouse, +1 to culture, one adjacent to a printing house. We don't have either of those things. So if we need that, we need stuff to be touching it on the left and on the right. Remember? So I could put it in the corner. So let's think about that in a bit. That's going to be our library. Lumberyard. Mage Tower. Now we're talking. Okay. This is interesting. Mage Tower, first +4 Arcana. Notice this. Place a Mage Tower or Mage study Arcane Secrets. +3 to Arcane when built in a separate slot. So instead of +4, it could be a +7. And that'll put us at a 15. Now by separate slot, this is what they mean. Nothing touching it. Okay, I could put it here. It'd just be a +4. But if you're left alone, because mages apparently are jackholes, they want to be left alone. We're definitely making the Mage Tower. And we're running low on BP. I just saw that. So we need to like give ourselves a little, whoops. Ah. 200. Little juice there. We'll sell some more stuff. But point is, we can make all kinds of other stuff like a sacred grove. Notice this one here though. Cannot be built in a settlement housing a lumberyard. So if we have a lumberyard, you will not be able to make this. But this is a military / divine upgrade. And divine is something we wanted. Notice all something else. +2 to divine when adjacent to a monolith, which we have a monument. Monolith. We don't have monoliths. Did I read that wrong? No, it says monolith. Can something be upgraded to a monolith? Okay, so let's start checking stuff. So what you can do is, well, first off, notice when you go to built, see the arrow up? That means it can be upgraded once you make it a town. We are a town. So I could upgrade this to a marina. Okay, so this is this guy here. I could literally say upgrade for 30 BP. I could literally go poop and it goes like crazy up to another +1 to community. I could do the same for the longhouse, making it a town hall, +1 to loyalty. Herbalist house could go to a alchemist laboratory, +1 to arcane. I like that idea. That doesn't even cost that much probably. Where's our herbalist house? Oh, it's still 30. That's a lot of investment just to get 1 point though. What did we just make? We made a, sorry, that's going to be our +7, right? So that's to be a 15. Yeah, working in the right direction at least. And notice we have a lighthouse option, and that's here. Again, blue tile, blue card. Stability, espionage, that's not bad, and we do need espionage. Matter of fact, I think I would make that. We have another free spot here just sitting there by its lonesome, but I don't know that there's anything special I want to slap down. Mansion, nice upgrade. Weird that the mansion has espionage in it though. We have parks, sacred groves. So we got a lot of stuff that we can make here. Note that we will not be able to make that at the other place because it's not a town. Let me show you that. Matter of fact, let's go down to this one. This is the one we need to go to next anyway because we need to talk to Dragon. Once you build his shop, you need to go to his village and talk to him so that he officially knows to start delivering you shit. And it will be finished in 2 days, so we have time. So maybe I'll do Sorrow Flow now. But again, see how nothing in here is that extra fancy stuff that we were talking about? You're like, what the hell? Why do you only got the... Yeah, it's why. You only get the one thing. And of course we have our... You have the ability to make piers. That's right. This place sucks. Put him right in the middle of a crevice of nothing. That's a bad location. Jeez, I thought I had water there. Anyway, projects, events. Only got one person working on a project. No events going. We have 16 days into this month. Honestly, this would probably be one of the best chances for a rank up. 14 days would put it at 30. And she would be... still not done with her quest, but should be 14 days closer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick save in case I screw this up with the Sorrow Flow. Remember, we have a time limit on some of these things. Sorrow Flow is right now the only quest that we really haven't officially done. Dragon will be pissed off that he had to wait 12 more days to be introduced, but whatever. I can care less. He'll still kiss our ass. So we can rank up a counselor. That's our loyalty here. Or we could rank up Reg, which is our military, which is this one here. And then the other one right now is Busy, the Regent. And then back to Tristan. So really, it's who do you want to have level 2? It's, it's potato patata. This here, though, what is this for us again? Remind me. For the general. And I think that's Reg. Yeah, so military is already getting a +2. So I don't need him to, I mean, I need him to rank up, but I don't need him to rank up quite as fast. So we already have a static buff for him. So let's do Tristan, okay? Again, quick save. While that's going on, remember we still have other stuff that can be done. For instance, in 15 days I could do this, but again, that would put it at 31 days, which may not be... For this month, it could end in 30, so it could be the first of the month that he would finish this. So this would be a bad idea. +2 BP per week. That'd be nice, though. Let's give it a go. We won't know it until we try it. We already saved, so we can scum it. Start project. The question is, you see all these events that popped up? Is one of those have to be done by Jubilos before the first of the next month? Because if that's the case, we just shot ourselves in the foot. Rank 2. It didn't say anything about Valerie being done. What was she working on? Oh, she wasn't done. Duh. Ah, here we go. This is our choice. See, here's Jubilos. He can do it, though. These guys are busy. Throne room. Throne room. So, this one can be done, or this one can be done. This one is a problem, so it has to be the one that gets done, right? We have time for it, it says. We're on the 9th month. This one has to be done by the 11th month. So we're okay, I think. Let's do that. Let's go to our throne room first. Make sure that we haven't screwed anything up. As long as nothing fails, then we're fine. Tristan is here. There's a look of determination on Tristan's face. I bring bad news from your subjects. Today, one of our citizens stopped me in the street and asked me to tell you something of import. Tristan ponders a while as if he doesn't dare continue. You see, one of the traders who today sells imported specialties in the capital has not always led an honest life. Under the Stag Lord, he helped the bandits sell stolen goods for a percentage. Of course, this scoundrel was far from the fort on the day you struck the decisive blow against the Stag Lord and his band, and today he continues trading in plain view of those who recently helped rob. I never rush to judgment, but you must at least arrest this merchant to question him and give him a chance to repent. Think of those who see him in the streets every day, walking free and unpunished for his crimes. The people appeal to you for justice, Baron. So, 30 BP, a penalty to our economy, plus to our community. Arrest that shifty merchant immediately. He'll answer for selling stolen goods, even if it happened before my time. Boom. New event, love of the people, support of the counselor's endeavors. Again, I shall order that this merchant be detained. Of course, we will fully investigate all these rumors and get to the truth before we judge him. Okay. You always give the money back. That go a long way for making our people happy. Bad news, Your Grace. There is a thief within your close circle. A significant shortage has been discovered within the treasure, and investigation is already underway. The guilty party will soon be brought before you for judgment. And Linzi with her cool hat. I think I might know something about this most shocking event. Can we discuss it one-on-one maybe? I'll wait for you at the inn after council. Without waiting for your reply, Linzi runs out of the throne room. The hell, Linzi? Castle stares after the bard, surprised. I have never imagined she would find herself connected to such a crime. Linzi, what are you doing to me? Easier to ask forgiveness. Quest. Obviously, let's look at this first, though. Make sure we're good. Success, loyalty +1. Success minus 30 BP. Yeah. What it is. So we have a rank up. See that? And again, makes sense because he has more than enough points invested in him that he could. But again, we don't want to rank him up. We want to rank up economy. The economy's not going to go up until we get like 30 or 40 points, I think. So that's going to be a problem. Economy, love of the people. Cost of buildings with a static loyalty bonus. So these are listed here. Alchemist Laboratory, a Bard College, City Hall, Ever-Flowing Spring, Exotic Garden, Herbalist, Magic Shop, Monument, Park, Sword Lord's Academy, Temple of Kalen, Town Hall is reduced by 10%. So that's something. Choose an environment, handle this, blah, 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 blah. Obviously he can do it. I don't know that I want him to. Do I? Cost BP, and that's kind of my concern right now. We're a little poor. And he's about to turn in trade agreement with Major Varn, so maybe I shouldn't worry too much. We didn't fail anything, by the way, just to point that out. What we need to do is we need to burn a day to see if it truly failed before we hard save this, but I'm going to do a quick save. And we're going to skip a day and see if it floods up. Success. No. So we're going to be fine. So let's go back to that. I don't want to burn a day if I don't have to. I just wanted to prove to myself that that didn't disappear. Because I have done these, by the way, just to warn you in advance. I have done these where it says, oh, no, you got plenty of time. And then the next month rolls by. It's the 10th month instead of the 11th. And it says, you failed. What do you mean I failed? I had till the 11th month. What the hell? So that's what I'm doing. I'm preparing for that mess. So we have time. So let's go talk to Linzi. She's in the inn. Is that what she said? Yeah, she said she was in the inn. I need to sell gear anyway. Oh, and do we have anything to talk to him about? Relics, anything? Select coin. Here's the stuff that we picked up from the one place, the Tenabra Steps. Traces of the rune magic of Thassalan, heavy spells of Cyclops, precise wizardry of Aslant, and the fresh wind of elven spells. All combined together, though it's barely discernible underneath the mold of time. Who could have joined all these things? Their owner is shrouded in a thick darkness, blacker than the depths. Find all 5, and then I hope the secret of their owner will be revealed to me. Okay, to meet again. That was the time-worn pieces that we picked up, just to show it to you. Newest, oldest. Where are you at? Like these time-worn Aslanti, belt buckle, blah blah blah. Those are the 5 things he's talking about. You need 5 of them before he'll tell you the story of them. Now we're going to go to the main square. So I want to sell my stuff. Remember, I have some things that I want to chuck, get our money back up. And Then we need to meet with Linzi, and then I probably need to take the party to, what's his face? To the new town, new city, village, excuse me. So we can get Dragon making us gear, plus giving us quests. Then I'll probably need to do Sorrowflow, which may not happen today, based on the amount of time we have left. And depending on what Linzi has to say to me. So let's bounce over here. Hey, shopkeep, wake up. Okay. Alright, so we have stuff like the flaming flail. We don't need the Bardier's vest or that bow. No one wanted the vast intelligence. Everyone likes being stupid. Oh, I got an elven curve blade somehow. I didn't even notice it. And we got plenty of packs of food. So I probably should leave some of that behind since we're going to be traipsing about. A little bit of money. Let's go buy some more BP just so we, just the tiniest bit over. Not that much. Let's take 32 more. We can afford that. I'll take 100. Okay. Linzi now, and then she's at the bar. Yep. We really need to get on Sorrowflow, though. I'm really getting worried that we're burning a bridge there. I don't know that it's necessary to complete the game, but if it's a reasonably appropriate teammate quest, which is what it is, then I kind of want to finish them. So, where's Linzi? There she is. Looking all sad over there, her little pirate hat. Who's Mary, Linz? Linzi shuffles about nervously, fidgeting, and she a little tappy tap dance. Fidgeting with this quill in her hand, she turns bright red. Well, about the embezzlement, I mean, calm down, Linzi. Everything's fine. What is it you want to tell me? Linzi takes a deep breath. Well, it was me, but I can explain. You see, I've always dreamed of owning my own printing house, so I could print whatever books I want, and then I found out there was a printing press being sold for cheap in Brevoy, and well, I just couldn't resist. Alright, you can open your publishing house, but no more surprises. Thank you, you have my word, it won't happen again. Well, of course not, you got one whole goddamn printing press, how many did you need? There is one other problem, though. Okay, the press should have been delivered by now, but it hasn't shown up. I'm afraid that with our roads and the seeming menagerie that roams them, it might end up vanishing into thin air. Can we maybe go check on it, see if anything's happened? It was supposed to be coming across the old road through the gnarl marches. Okay, alright, let's go find your press. It's already been paid for after all. Yeah. Yes, just don't leave without me. Okay, so she wants to come with. Alright, that's fair. Linzi stealing from the team. God damn you, Linzi. Hi. Alright, we want to go to the throne room. Who we taking with us on this? Linzi. Well, I guess we just do the normal party. Oh, and I want to leave some of this camping supplies behind. I don't need 16 of these things right now. Let's split that into, yeah, 8. That sounds good. There you go. Okay, now, save that mess. Linzi. Come over here. We got stuff to do. Will she just replace Jathel? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm still ticked off that we can't beat that main boss fight in the Tenebris Steppes right now. That's a tough fight. Didn't expect it to be quite so hard. I guess I should have known better. We needed to come down here to Gnarlkeep anyway, so, and it looks like the witch's hut has a big red swatch on it, so maybe we should go there next. Oh, we're close by, and there's stuff that we want to do there. Candlewick Tower, Mud Bowl. Yeah, we still got plenty of stuff over here in the Hodag Lair. But this is our territory now, so you see we have the ability to do this. Something happens. Poop. What's going on in my kingdom? Success. Okay, and again, the good news is we can assign jobs from here. So get on Rusty Dog. And he'll have that done in, well, 24 days, so it'll be done in this month, and he'll be done with those in this month, and she'll be done in this month. So we have basically a week to kick around. So this is actually probably a good time for us to go do Sorrowflow. After helping Linzi and figuring out what the hell's going on in the witch's hut. Enter. So this is for Dragon. Remember, we wanted to do this one because Dragon joined us. We also want to check the town to make sure there's not another artisan there, and chances are there is. So, look around. We've never been here before, as you can see. Citizen, guard. There's Dragon. First, go inside here. Steal from your people.
I'm there.
Nope. Alright, Dragon.
What troubles you?
Greetings. As you see, I've already set up shop. It took a lot of work, of course, but now I've got a nice place. No worries. No worse than the guild smithy. So tell me about that idea you had about a family relic and a masterpiece. Dragon's face clouds over. Here's the story. Our family used to have a suit of plate armor named Onslaught. My grandfather wore it to perform many heroic deeds. What a great dwarf he was. But it's been stolen by my brother Kurgan. And then Kurgan fled. Onslaught has been on my mind ever since. I'd intended to bring the relic back to the clan and restore my good name. After you hired me, one merchant told me he saw some fragments of the armor that looked like Onslaught. Kurgan is such a fool. He couldn't find a buyer for the whole suit. It's too valuable. So he's pawned it off piece by piece. Someone got the jambards, another got the gauntlets, a third part got the cuirass. A fine set of armor turned into a pile of junk, fancy junk. See if you can find my grandfather's armor and bring it back. I promise I will repay you. He makes you Onslaught as his masterpiece, by the way. Turns out 3 local merchants have the 3 parts of armor. They're like vultures pulling apart a corpse. They buy whatever catches their eye, not caring whether it's stolen or not. One merchant seems to be in the capital, so we can get that easy. Another was staying at some trading post that might be Oleg's. It's got an owner with a strange name. I don't know that Oleg has a strange name. The third one always prowls in distant corners, looking to buy valuables on the cheap. I believe he has an acquaintance, Huntress Dumra. I don't think I've heard her either. She might well have it. I heard we'll talk later. But basically, he's on the payroll now. Okay, so he's starting to make us stuff. Obviously, if you want Onslaught, his specialty, you want to complete his gifts. So, here is the other artisan. Quick save. Shania. A young woman catches your eye. She looks like she has come from far away. She approaches you with a dancing gait and addresses you, speaking in an unfamiliar drawl. May the perfect human protect you. I'm happy to meet you, O worthy one. My name is Shania, but you may simply call me the Tulip, as all the best of my friends do. Ever since the sun rose today, I've had a feeling that I shall take part in a grand encounter, one that shall change our fates forever. And lo, it is so. Praised be the perfect human for this gift he has bestowed upon these eyes that see the future. And so we meet. What next? You, O worthy one, can help me find my calling. Okay, this is the one that we call Chatty Cathy. Everything she says is a grand-ass story, so I'm not reading this crap. But basically, Linzi loves stories. You can talk to her. And Linzi just happens to be on a team, so this works out perfectly. Otherwise, you would have to bring her or Jubilost back. I am grateful. Worthy one, I shall relate to you the story of my ancestor. Blah, 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 doo-doo-doo, and on, God. And Linzi just doesn't believe her stories because she basically is making up shit. It's crazy talk. And we just remain silent. Just keep shutting up. Listen to the story. Just listen to the story. And we're done. Yay! Now she's part of the payroll. So that's nice. We have a vendor here. Just a simple trader, I believe. There's always a trader and a priest, I believe, in every one of your villages. So, but you do have a short sword I can buy. Definitely want that. So if you needed more camping supplies or whatever, you got stuff here.
I'm there.
Off we go. Oh, and we should check just to make sure he doesn't have the cuirass. I didn't see. Or any of the armor pieces, the Onslaught armor pieces. Okay, cool. Bounce him out here. But now she's part of our team. And we need to build a shop for her, right? So, just like Dragon has a shop, she wants one. So, officially, we can go here. And enter. Now that you've met her, it's in your list of things to make. Challenge shop of exotics, and notice it. Tavern Longhouse again. So again, if we slap it here, we put the Longhouse in the center like we always will do. Matter of fact, we have the money, might as well do it. Where's our Longhouse? So, and when these things are built, This one's going to give us +1 economy, and this one's going to give us a +1 economy. So we're going to have a nice little economy jump here, which makes me happy. And as well as a little bit of community, divine, and culture. Always a positive. Community, divine, and where's our culture? Down here, which definitely needs it. So that'll be our third artisan. I believe we're golden here, so let's bounce out of here. Alright, so Witch's Hut, we're still looking for Linzi's stuff. Now maybe this is here.
Resting would be nice, don't you
Let's
think?
say, find the printing press that didn't make it to the capital. So it is here. So, enter. We're fatigued, but we can always rest here. So I'm not particularly worried about that. What are we gonna do? I mean, I have summoned, so I guess I'm not worried.
A rest.
I
would
do
be
what I
welcome.
must.
I know, guys, you're tired. Just find this printing press. Cutscene. Dead animals. And people. Buy my printing press, no less. All you bastards. How did you fools manage to lose the horses? We supposed to carry these boxes ourselves? What even are these iron things, and why the hells do we need them? That's them, Linzi whispers, pointing at the bandits caught red-handed. We'll show them what happens when you take someone else's things without him. We'll teach them a lesson. She caught herself saying that she was doing the same thing. These iron things will get us rich, blockhead. It's an alchemical transmutator. I've seen them in Ustalov. We just assemble it, turn it on, and it turns rocks into gold, all on its own. Don't just stand there, get in the harness. You sure about this then? Alright, let's see if we can even get this wagon to move. Intimidate 20. We'll do it too. You have 10 heartbeats to disappear. Go. I like that. That was a good line. Success. Your grace. Uh-huh. This shipment belongs to the Baron? Oh, what did you get us into, you idiot? Run. Peace out, losers. That was cute. That was super cute. Alright, Liza, what do you got for us? After inspecting all the boxes in the wagon, Linzi barely restrains herself from kissing the mechanisms inside. The press, safe and sound, just needs some assembly. Yay! I can't believe it. My own publishing house. I have so many ideas, so many plans. I don't know where to begin. What do you think I should print first? What would you like to print? I don't know. That's why I asked you. I mean, it's more than just a business decision, right? It's, well, a choice. A first step. It's not like my whole career will depend on one book, but I'll always think back on it. Remember when you finally got your own printing press, Linzi? What was the first thing printing again? And I don't want to be ashamed of my answer. Print something they were very banned just to spite him. Choose something beautiful. Book you wouldn't be ashamed to have your teacher read. This machine needs to pay for itself off quickly. Just start with cheap fiction. The quality doesn't matter much as long as they sell well. James Bond books. Alright, anyway, choose something beautiful. A book you wouldn't be ashamed to have your teacher read. Linzi smiles at you warmly. It was teacher who showed me the beauty hidden in books. I think the best way to repay that kindness would be to do the same for others. Maybe that's really the main calling of a bard. Let's get to it. I'll send for horses to get this delivery the rest of the way to the capital. 3,600 XP. Linzi is a beast. How are we doing on that XP? Oh my god. Cruising right along. Nice. And Linzi is about to pop too. Good work. Okay. Well, while we're here, we have stuff we could be doing. First, there is a fight here. There's stuff here. We haven't given him his things back. Do we have the capability? That's my question. Do we have the capability of taking out the words escape me. The floaties, the skull bastards, the will-wisps, I think is what they are, inside the well. We have to kill them to get the coins. The coins are necessary to free the specter and or free the ghoul. I can't remember if you can free them both. And we have this over here. We have the special thing here. That's a massive fight. And then this one here, which I think we can do. Let's give this one a go, just for the XP. And to start clearing stuff out. We will still have to come back for this fight, because in here, someone eventually is going to ask us for a magical flower or some shit. it's over here. And it doesn't show up, even if you beat this fight early, it doesn't show up until you get that quest. So that way you don't accidentally loot it and sell it, I think is the idea. Now, since this is a hard fight, we definitely want to buff up. I know we're tired, but we're not that tired.
I'm always ready.
And with a little bit of prep work, I think we're okay.
And Linzi was called forth.
Linzi is called forth. With some heroism, Linzi. Yeah, all the heroism, Linzi. We got a spell here. Oh yeah, we got rid of her sleep spell. In favor of hideous laughter. And grease, and we're doing good there, there, and there, and that's good. Alright. Quick save in this mess. Athletics check.
Adventures can wait.
Hey, I got me some XP for that too. Alright, so now here
I am
is the
never
problem.
wrong.
Venom Hodags. However, we have not only goblin hordes that we can summon, we have webs that we can pop out, we have
losing
stink
my
clouds we can
temper.
use. So I really do suggest you pull out all the stops. So we pause it, click a spell,
Anything is possible.
click a buff,
My skills are absolute.
click a web spell,
I will not falter.
and you, madam, buff yourself up with divine favor.
There ends here.
The fight's on like Donkey Kong. We've got a lot of dudes here, so don't kid yourself. The Venom Hodags are nasty, but again, with us being immune to poison, thanks to delayed poison, at least for the next hour, we're doing okay for ourselves. I can't do anything because I cast a spell. Eliza can't do anything because she just cast a spell. Venom Hodag can, and they're pissed, but there's only so much they can do. Notice that there's multiples in this area. Linzi, she buffed us up, but fortunately she can still attack, which is kind of cool. So Linzi can slap down something like, say, a grease spell. Where'd they go? Yeah, Hodags. Feel like we're being screwed over here somehow. Eliza. There we go. No, it's the same guys that just summoned. What the hell? Where are my Hodags at? There they are. Oh, that one not cool. She just got her ass ate too, boy. Fuck me. Alright, Proto. 5 foot step back. And skeleton army on the face of these bastards. That's my girl. She gets flat-footed, man. I'm telling you, it's the only thing about solo boards where you're playing the monk subclass, even if it's a depth, it's you're flat-footed. If you can make yourself immune to being caught flat-footed, you know, that's basically the goal. Linzi. I don't think these things have a funny bone in them, buddy. So we'll just make them damage. Dora, you need a weapon buff.
This will hurt.
It's not impossible to hit him. We may have to scum save this though. Let's just straight up. No, she's got cantrips. What am I talking about?
Out
She's
of
got the
my
ability to do
way.
this. Sneak attack, loser. There we go. That is not cool though. Linzi.
Serves
shoot this
you
one.
right.
Dora, why don't you get some health back? Thank you.
My masterpiece.
I'll take a double crit in a row. Yeah, we will. These guys are gonna puke their guts out. I was kind of hoping that the Hodags weren't there. We couldn't see them. I guess they went invisible on us. Oh. Are they doing that trick? getting a lot better now. I think that they have displacement or invisibility on their little butts.
You deserved it.
Naughty, naughty.
You should have run!
Yeah, quit on the fool. Proto, I need you to fire beam this guy. Nice. Get him, buddy. Oof. Just so mean to the Skeletors. Dora.
Strike!
No joy. Proto.
Run them through.
There we go.
Be nice, don't you think?
Press L to make my effects go away.
Adventures can wait.
Now again, we got our
Over there.
gobos. Let's get a couple of those things.
I'm
We
off.
got some treasure. Leather armor +2, potion of cure wounds, and some gold. This is the witch's hut. By the way, if you got too far here, you could have actually triggered that fight. And since we have turn-based combat, it straight up sucks. So you can't get to them. Picked up that. And I think it's time to bounce out of here now. Quick save.
A trivial
Check.
task.
Would be welcome.
Alright. What's over here? Did we miss something? Oh, mushrooms. Alright. We can turn this quest in, I think. That is the
I'm there.
last remains of the woman that died. Remember the tree scythe? And of course this guy and the dad. This is where her remains are at. And we have the ring, unless I've sold it. Old wedding ring from the tree branch. We need to return it basically to complete the quest properly. It's not a quest,
Follow
I should
if
say,
you
like
dare.
to do what we need to do. But we have a mobility check. Quick save.
Resting would be nice,
Done.
don't you think?
Dispatch those fools.
Nice little will-o-wisp test. Dora. Start us off with a big fit into that prick. And run over here and find out where that one's at. There he is. So you see electric is going to be a problem.
This will.
Liza's down again. Damn it. Linzi. Shoot.
This is where I step in.
Proto skeletons on these guys. They can be hit, as you can see, so it's not impossible to take those
Don't
deuces
hold
out.
back!
They are rough. Lindsay,
Serves you right.
Proto, try a snowball, see if they're immune. Of course, you have to hit him first. Ooh, he's got some decent armor. Okay, not your fault.
This will hurt!
Lindsay,
You deserved it.
Let's hear you cry.
there we go. Sneak attack works. Get up, Goldbrick. We need you working.
I do what I
A
must.
little rest before we leave this area. But, okay, so here's the body. It used to be, by the way, for the old version of this game, if you guys don't remember this, the body was actually hidden. We couldn't actually see it. And I don't mean hidden in the way where you need a perception check, like it was actually an invisible body there. You had to literally like click on a hand that just would magically show up, and you're like, what am I clicking on? And it would be the body.
I'm there.
So first, just scour the area first, just make sure we're not forgetting something. I don't think we are, but never hurts to check. Come over here and click the body, and if you don't have the ring for this point, you can lay flowers on her body, and the things around you are reasonably happy. The Fae, they're basically guarding the body. The corpse of a beautiful girl lays in the middle of the glade. You can see the black stain of caked blood on her flowing dress. Despite the years that have passed since the girl's death, the body bears no signs of decay. Her pale hands clutching a white lily are folded on her chest peacefully, and a wreath of fresh flowers crowns her head. There is the glint of fine jewelry on her body, a necklace, earrings, and a ring on her finger. As you study the jewelry, you hear hissing voices from every direction. Fae. But despite the number of voices, you cannot see a single one. Get hence, let our night asleep, or you will regret it. So sad and romantic. Whoever she was, someone really loved her. The ring you found on the scythe tree starts to glow softly. As it does, you hear the faint sound of a woman sobbing, but it's strangely removed as if coming from far away. Detect magic. I wonder what enchantments were cast on her. The body bears a strong preservation enchantment that keeps decay at bay. So this is where I said you could gather flowers. We could be evil, take the jewelry. I think one of them is magic, by the way. Gather some flowers, lay them near the body, and that's good enough. But take the ring you've collected from the scythe tree and put it on the body. You put the glowing ring over the girl's chest and hear a sigh of relief. XP, we lost the old wedding ring. The jeers and threats of the Fae become murmurs, then dissolve into silence. So basically you did the right thing. If you didn't have the ring, you could put the flowers on it. You don't get as much XP, I don't think. But they're still reasonably happy and the Fae leave you alone because you're showing respect. But once you do that, once you get the ring, I don't think you can put the ring on the body again because you've already done the first part. So we need to rest, right? Yeah, we definitely need to rest. So let's do the camping thing here. Quick save, and I will also check my spell book because I think
I'll take care of it.
I wanted to switch out some stuff again. Like I don't need to spell magic. Let's grab me a fireball spell for when you just really need to put a whoop ass on the target. I still like seeing Viz on her though. That's still a solid choice. Okay. No.
Adventures can wait.
Okay. Clicky clicky. Resty resty. Alright, we have enough camping supplies that we're more than capable of resting without hunting. So let's put everybody away first. What would she be great at? Watch. I can cook. She can camouflage. Linzi can watch. Alright. Do that thing. Yay! Ooh, nice heals. Alright. These are all topped off. All the spells are back. And we're ready to bounce out of here. Alright, so we're headed to... Let's steal that because we can sell it. Actually, I should have sold it to the lady. The witch is right there. So we did that. We're waiting to finish building the workshop for the new Jabberjaw. Dragon's on the payroll. We have the secluded lodge over here, and I still have yet to get the mud bowl thing done, but I still need to do Sorrowflow. With the little time we have left, let's see about going over in this direction of the mud bowl. We can explore. I think it's connected, so we can explore secluded lodge, mud bowl, and probably work our way towards back to Dorville. And then in the next video, we'll be doing the Sorrowflow solo mission, more likely than not. Right. Still need to put that guy to rest, but that's a tough fight still. Let's see. To prepare for that fight, you'd want electric protection, because the Will-O-Wisp, or whatever they call them, they're not Will-O-Wisp. I think they're like the upgraded version of the Will-O-Wisp. Those little jerks are mean. But they do electric attacks as well. So what we have here is we have a lower religion check. That's why I did a quick save. The firecrackles bringing comfort to weary travelers. Then over here, lower religion.
I have managed.
Passed it. Good work, Eliza. There's Aristotle's holy symbol above the fireplace. The god of the hunt and family ties protects this place.
I'm there.
Well, all right, Aristotle. Now, of course, here's our Dumra. Remember, we had a point that Dumra might have purchased some stuff, so we're actually going to rob her. Because, you know, it's my kingdom. Screw you. Do what I want. The table is piled with dirty dishes and cold leftover food.
I do what I must.
What do you got in here? You got stuff.
I was successful in my search.
Hidden stuff. Best kind. Oh, is that a sling staff? That is a sling staff.
Follow if you dare.
Alright. First we need to find out about that onslaught armor. But that sling staff is a halfling type weapon. It's weird that they don't have training in it. But if you wanted to be a ranged Magus, the one that does the Eldritch Archer, You can do that for any ranged weapon, including the sling staff. So you basically take your ray spells or your ranged touch attacks like Snowball, Scorching Ray, Hellfire Ray, stuff of that nature, and you fire them through your ranged weapon. That can be a crossbow bolt, a arrow from your bow and arrow, can be a sling from or a bullet from your sling staff. So again, anything that can be considered a ranged weapon can be used to shoot your spell through it, and it's super funny because again, if it crits with the weapon, it crits the spell, just like with the melee touch attacks for me. Eldritch Archers are actually kind of interesting, but I've never been so enamored with them that I wanted to make one for a team leader. Dumra, a sturdy dour face dwarf stands before you, hands on her hips. Despite the wrinkles on her face, she looks more than capable of handling herself. She eyes you up and down. First time here, is it? House rules are simple. Don't trouble the other guests, clean up your own mess, and don't cross me, or the sky'll be your roof. Name's Dumra, but don't call me if you need anything. Guests attend to themselves. What is this place? Can't you see for yourself? Dumra grumbles. A place where people can rest after the hunt, enjoy a tankard or two, and fill their gullet. The nearest tavern is far, you know. How long have you been living here? Dumra squints at you, searching your features. Many years now. I know the whole neighborhood, flatlands and the swamps. This place is rather secluded for a traveler's inn. This is not an inn. Dumra looks around the room. It's my home. I hunt for a living and let other fellow hunters spend a night here if they find themselves too far from a tract. Nice of you. What is the main hunter's prey in this part? On the flatlands, they go for fox and deer, birds in the swamp. There's always a chance of running into something more dangerous, of course. That's enough about your lodge. I'd like to see your wares. And there's the Onslaught Gauntlets. Definitely buy those. Why you would buy the Dorraj pendant, I don't know. Because if you buy it from here for 400, you sell it to the one guy, you get 400. So it seems dumb. I don't know. But we have more than enough camping supplies. I'll grab 2 more, though, just to put us at 8. Call it good. Oh, I forgot to sell her stuff, too. Sell her everything but those. Please. And I'm definitely not going to use that sling staff or that leather. So we have those as well. Give me some more money back up because we're getting kind of poor again. Now, I'd like to spend the night here. Diplomacy to 7 gold pieces. I'm the road to these lands. Shouldn't I rest here without paying? Nah, that sounded like a dick move, but it's extra XP possibly, so let's try it. Alright, here's your key, guest room key. Yay! Way for bullying the people. 540 XP though, and I'm not going to say no to that. We're going to leave the adventurers alone. There's no one to really talk to, I don't think. But this might be the place where you have the hidden hand of Magus Dan. Let's find out.
I just can't.
We need keys, huh?
That was easy.
There we go. I should probably be saving between these.
Done.
Hell yeah, we're going to loot that. Cloak of resistance. This is Dumra's room, so again, you definitely want to save outside here.
Waste of my time.
Receipts, shopping list, and other papers pile over Dumra's table. The sheets on this bed look dirty. The old bed cover is sewed together from the number of patches. And what do we find over here? Well, where is it? Click the thing. Money. And more money. Pile of dirty clothes covers some snares. There are a few hunting bows and quivers with arrows. We are ripping this lady off, man. So this is not the place, by the way. So Magus Dan, Hand of Magus Dan, must be in the other tavern, our capital's
Just
tavern.
can't.
Ha! A trivial task.
Okay. 2 more rooms to check out.
Got it.
Bed. For resting.
I do what I
Kind of
must.
weird, actually didn't know that was a thing.
Done.
Taking that money. Save.
I just
A
can't.
trivial task.
Masterwork all caught up, had an armor plus 2.
I'm there.
Not a bad little haul. Should have come here sooner. But that means that we really need to have a really good trickery check to get the stuff that we want from our capital. Because again, we want that Hand of Magus band, so we can start using scrolls more often. Video's almost to an end, but let's push it a little bit further. I am curious about what's Empty Skull Rock. We'll come back to this stuff later. I'm trying to get back home more than anything, but I do want to get this mud bowl. Random encounter that we can't evade. Okay. What's going on here?
Stand with me.
Oh, wow. Muggies, that's what. Wyverns. Looks like gobos. You know what I think? I think skeletons are a fine addition to this mess. Yep. We don't even know how many doofuses are here. Dora. You want to summon some Skeletors? No, I mean some Gabos. Gabos! More Gabos! Nice. I don't know how you made that spell, whoever the modder is, and do this. Bless your heart. Eliza, come up here. Some Gabos back there. Yeah, wolf babies. Nice, nice. Linzi. Sing us a song, make sure we're all awesome. Good job, guys. Boom. The Gabos are feeling obese. We got a bomber over here. Alright, Proto. You need to ask this a little bit. Okay. Close enough. Bloody. Dora, why don't you charge up? Do what you do so well. Smack. Liza. Just auto hit this fool. Oh, come on. Linzi, shoot him to
Any
death.
last wishes?
They don't want to die. Proto. Tired of looking at this.
Out of my way!
Wasn't enough people on it. Skeletons finish the job. Help me out. They go under the doggo.
You should have run!
Solid hit. Where is it at? Flat-footed. He's still got 20 armor. Ooh, baby. It's okay. Eliza, your turn. I'll hit this one. Thank you. Peppers for the attack. Linzi, step forward.
This is where I step in.
Oop. Dead guy. Proto, come over here.
Run them through!
Okay, drip. They don't seem to like our armada.
Strike!
What do I? And they're dead. That might be why. You know what? Just get it collected all. Collect those as well. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to the Mud Bowl, right? Yeah, going to the Mud Bowl. Alright. Hitch butt over that way.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
It would be, kid. So let's do it. Manage. Use rations. We're all good. Get resting. We're going to go inside the Mud Bowl, dump off our gear that's making us overweight. And then we'll probably call the video quits, guys. We're all rested. We're not in our kingdom, by the way. Notice that this is the Camelins. So we have a little, something's going on in our capital. But we'll get that on the next video. So let's just drop this stuff off here. We need to explore the Mud Bowl in the next video. Go back home, deal with whatever's going on there. Then I'll go solo to Sorrow Flow. So, pausing the game long enough for me to do this. By the way, does anyone need a better cloak? Linzi. Yes, she does. Okay. Now, this is all the stuff we got from our gobos and all these other fights we've been dilly-dinking around with. Been putting us overweight. Of course, it doesn't help that some of our team isn't exactly the strongest teammates ever. So, Linzi's kind of puny. Have enough to rest one more time if we need it. Still overweight, but I'm not too concerned about it. I guess we could drop... Where are you? Skins. They're worth good money, but they're heavy. Oh, I don't think anything else that we can drop. Padded armor, we can sell that, but it's not that heavy either. I guess we drop these bows. Like so. And then let's drop some of these. We got more than we need. We only need a couple to summon that spell. Well, one to summon the spell, but I like having two in case I mess it up. Yeah, we're underweight now. Okay, good. So, just as a quick heads up where we're at.
Follow if you dare.
Clearly, this is a map worthy of buffs.
Let us not hesitate.
So I don't want to be an idiot. Let's just buff up now. At least some long-lasting buffs.
We should move.
No one stands in my way.
That one. Give me one of those. Or one of those. See this.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Linzi, make me a badass. And then we save that. And we hard save it. And with that, my name is Brother Mutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.